JBL's a financial wizard and a huge success in business. But what he strikes me as the kind of man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing.
What are you talking about, JR? JBL's a genius when it comes to money.
I know that, King, but I think he's completely ignorant when it comes to things that you can't put a price on. The things like honor, respect, and sportsmanship. Hey, we've seen a lot of bad dudes in our time on Raw, King, but Vito might be one of the baddest I've ever seen.
Well, you're not kidding, JR. Seeing Vito in action makes me glad that he's a SmackDown superstar.
And nothing against our Raw roster, King, but I hope they came prepared for a fight, because that seems to be exactly what Vito has in mind. Another superstar has entered the match. A lot of people spend their entire lives chasing the American dream. But this man, Dusty Rhodes, the son of a plumber, is the American dream.
And that sounds kind of sappy until you look at the career he's had. He came from nothing, and he's ended up as one of the greatest legends of our business.
You're not kidding. From being born the son of a plumber in Austin, Texas, to taking Ric Flair to the limit, there aren't many superstars who can make that kind of claim.
Tazz is supposed to be an ECW legend. I won't dispute that. But do you really want to go around calling yourself a garbage wrestling legend?
I think the human suplex machine is extremely proud of his accomplishments, King. As well he should be. And I'm sure you take it sick. And another competitor is about to join the action.
What a counter! Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. You're not going to get him with that.
I can't believe he countered that one. There's the reversal. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
He's been waiting the whole match for his chance to join in. Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later. Look at that face on Trevor Murdoch. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear he's on an all-limit diet.
He's a sourpuss, and no doubt about it. I think the closest thing I've seen him to happen is when he's inflicting pain on someone else.
We've got someone else entering the match, JR. Wow! Listen, his opponent telegraphed that one. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusion.
Well, judging from the submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. This has been one heck of a match, JR, but I think the end is in sight. These superstars are running on fumes. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. Oh, boy. This looks like an all-or-nothing.
Can his opponent kick out I thought that was it for sure.
Watch out! He reversed it! I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want... What?
Oh, boy. You know what this means, JR?
I sure do. The bionic elbow. One of the all-time classic signature maneuvers. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down. He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
Ric Flair's a 16-time world champion, JR. 16 times. There's not a WWE superstar in history who's done that.
Yeah, and if a single one of those title reigns didn't start with the dirtiest player in the game taking some liberties with the rules, I'll eat my damn hat.
JBL might be my favorite superstar on the SmackDown roster. I could never get enough of this guy.
I could. As a matter of fact, I think I've had more than enough of John Bradshaw lately.
There's that jealousy again, JR. You're lucky you're on Raw. Because if you were on SmackDown, I'm sure JBL would have...
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
Oh, boy. Of all the things that can happen to you in a ring, that's got to be one of the most painful.
No kidding, JR. That's some very delicate equipment down there.
He's a slippery devil.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next... I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
A textbook reversal there. This Vito is bad news, King. I don't know why SmackDown would keep a superstar like him. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
Dusty Rhodes is a man of the people. He came from nothing and achieved legendary status in this business.
And if that's not the American dream, I don't know what is.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old-school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR.
This could be a pinfall.
Was that 3? No? Come on. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can...
If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
There'd better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
Here's the cover, JR. My stomach's in knots, JR. I know it's only a matter of time before Shane takes some kind of crazy risk.
You're probably right about that, King. We've seen this kid put his body on the line time and again, and we might just see it here again tonight. He's got the leg. We've seen this before.
There he goes, JR. He's got that figure four locked in. He's got to snap that leg like a twig.
I'll tell you what, King. It's been a long time since I've seen a super...
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of competing.
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. What a reversal.
You've got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way.
Yeah, including the rules. I tell you, if Flair wasn't a WWE superstar, he'd make a great lawyer or politician. Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough for him.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. Vito grew up tough on the streets of Little Italy, and you don't want to mess with a guy who's got the street smarts he has.
And from what I hear, his street smarts might be the only smarts he has.
Keep your voice down, JR. You have a death wish or something? Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of an exam.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, if I think the fans have their way, you'll get your wish, King.
I hope every superstar in the locker room is watching this, JR, because Dusty Rhodes has forgotten more about this business than most superstars will ever know.
You're absolutely right, King. He's one of the last veterans of a golden age of sports entertainment. And let me tell you, there won't ever be another superstar like Dusty Rhodes. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. I'd say that Shane McMahon must be absolutely crazy to do some of the things he does. But considering his last name, I think insanity is pretty much a given.
Shh, JR, watch your mouth. If Mr. McMahon's listening to this, you could end up getting fired again.
It's hard for me to watch Trevor Murdoch. And I'm not just talking about that ugly mug of his. He's a brutal, violent competitor with not an ounce of compassion in him.
He's like the ugly girl at the prom, JR. Except with her, at least you could say she had a nice personality.
And here's the pin.